This riff of the month goes out by request from one of my subscribers who saw it in the ads I run on Facebook for my channel and wanted to know what the background music was that I had in the advertisement. Now, full disclosure here, this chord progression is not something that I created. I saw it in a magazine years ago, like late 80s, early 90s. I think it was Guitar for the Practicing Musician. I don't remember if it was played or tabbed out the same way I'm playing it here. It's too long ago to remember the specifics, but I definitely didn't create this chord progression. But before we dive into it here and I start showing you the notes, I gotta run my spiffy intro. Okay, this is all basically in E major. Starts with plucking the 2 open E strings. And the chord itself is a bear to get under your fingers. We're on the 2nd string, 4th fret with our pinky. Then we've got the 1st fret on the 3rd string. So you have the G sharp there, and then you're all the way back to the 4th fret again for the F sharp. You end up with this very disharmonious sounding thing, but when you play it all together, it's the 2 open strings, and then just 2nd, 3rd, 4th string. And you do it 4 times. And it sounds very much like Rain to me, and that's why I was calling it the Rain song. Anyway, you do those 4 times, and now you play the A chord, the A sus9 chord. And this one's difficult too, only because you have to bar the notes and leave 1 string open. So I'm gonna play the open A string and the open E string as the first 2 plucked. And it's going to be the 2nd fret that I bar these 3 notes, the 2nd fret, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string, and I have to have my finger up so that the E string is still clear. And I'm also playing the 4th fret of the G string here, so I have this A sus9 chord. And then it's the same picking pattern. This entire song is the same picking pattern. So you go from the 1st chord to that A chord. And that repeats 2 times. Now we're going to do permutations of those chords for the second half of it, which is going to go back to the low E string. And now these are much easier. You have the 11th fret of the 1st string and the 11th fret of the 3rd string, and then you're barring across on the 9th fret from the D string up to the E. So you end up with 11, 9, 11, 9. Again, same picking pattern. And then for the A, where we have the open A string, it's going to be the same chord form, and you're just sliding it all the way down to the 2nd fret, so it's 4, 2, 4, 2. You can see moving back and forth between the chords can be a little bit difficult. You end up with some open strings or whatnot. It's tough to play exactly right, but you can get the open E string in there, one of the open low strings, and it still works pretty well. So there it is. It's the riff I like to call the Rain song. And again, it was from a magazine, or at least the chord progression was. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And until next time, guys, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.